Could sperm whales really be hunting orcas in the vast ocean? Or is it all just a myth? That's what we're going to explore today on Careless Wildlife. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos about wildlife. You would never think that something called a killer whale would have anything to be afraid of. But if rumors are to be believed, then they do. Sperm whales. Sperm whales are apex predators, and they also have the biggest heads and brains of any animal on Earth. Sperm whales are important inhabitants of our oceans for some kind of gross reasons. Whilst they are great carbon stores, which is excellent for the environment, they are also the ones who spread nutrients around. Mostly by pooping. Yep, this episode is going to be a bit gross. Orcas are also apex predators who are important for the environment, and we go into a lot more detail in our video on orcas. So, are these two giant species really at each other's throats, or is this just another internet myth? Well, let's look at the facts. When it comes to exploring these topics, it's best to ask the people that know, like scientists, marine biologists, and enthusiasts who have watched these animals for all their life. You would think that this should be a really easy question to answer, but actually, these two species try to steer clear of each other because they are both very large species. Well, one of them is gigantic. You wouldn't think this would be the case, as when you look into it, there are some serious similarities between these two aquatic creatures. Sperm whales gather in large groups made up of mothers and their calves, whilst adult males tend to roam the seas alone. Because of their size and brains, it is easy for them to hunt smaller animals, outsmarting them or taking them by sheer force. Orcas are very similar, except the males are welcome to stay in the pods with the females and babies. Orcas are generally more sociable, showing behaviors such as playing, altruism, and teaching each other the skills they need to survive. They also both use a form of echolocation to find their prey and other landmarks that they need to traverse the ocean. The problem when investigating animals that live underwater, though, is that it is difficult to study them when we as humans do not breathe water. Let's talk about aggressiveness. You would think it would be difficult to attack a pod of orcas because they're like a pack of animals on land. They keep close together and are quite defensive of their young. On the other hand, though, sperm whales are very territorial, and they are significantly bigger than orcas, making them a formidable foe. Would it even be a fair fight? We can answer that, because scientists know for sure. Sperm whales are attacking and eating killer whales. Orcas will often try to keep away from sperm whales, knowing that individuals are at a disadvantage compared to the beast that is the sperm whale. If they don't have a way of escaping, and the pod is small, then this isn't a fair matchup, and the sperm whales will finish what they started. We not only have footage of some of these attacks, but we also have records of orcas being spotted with injuries that are consistent with a sperm whale attack. But how is it possible that the orcas got away from the much larger sperm whales? Well, as we mentioned, sperm whales are huge creatures, and orcas are also strong strategists. There are times when the orcas can band together to attack sperm whales. As it turns out, orcas will also hunt sperm whales for food, as sperm whales are so big, they are an excellent source of protein. And this isn't out of character for orcas, as they have been seen hunting after sharks and other big marine wildlife. But sperm whales have one last trick up their sleeves, and this is where it's going to get gross again. When they are threatened by orcas, sperm whales have a secret weapon: poop. No, we're not joking. They will splash out a large volume of feces before using their tails to fan the water to direct the poop and swim away. Nature is often incredible and awe-inspiring, and sometimes it's just plain gross. At the end of the day, though, we solved our mystery. Sperm whales are indeed attacking and killing orcas, but orcas are also doing the same in reply. Whilst both of these kinds of attacks are rare, as the two animals tend to stay away from each other, when they do happen, nobody swims away unscathed. Getting down to the depths of the ocean where these animals live is quite difficult, as we humans have to worry about getting pressure sickness or making sure any equipment we take below the water needs to survive the pressure, as well as the amount of water that is in the ocean. There is also the problem of pollution that can make dives tricky or even dangerous. We also need to find ways of tracking these animals without being noticed, as they may behave differently with us around. There is so much to think about, and it's a wonder that scientists know anything about these animals. And yet, we do know about them thanks to technology, thanks to acoustic monitoring and developments in making underwater cameras. We do know if sperm whales are hunting and killing orcas. There have been several studies that have looked into this, and despite the fact that the two species tend to avoid each other, there have been sightings of them in the same area. In the end, it's another reminder that while scientists still have a lot to learn about the natural world, the animals we thought we knew about can continue to surprise us in amazing, scary, and gross ways. So, what did you think of today's videos? Want to see more? We have our awesome orca video on screen. So why not check it out and give it a like? Also, subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of our videos. We have more coming very soon, and we can't wait to see you back here on Careless Wildlife.